Welcome to the Trading Journal, guys, where we take high volatility stocks and make money trading them. Now, if you're new to the channel, we've been having an amazing month so far, where we try to take our small account and grow it as fast as possible. Today, we locked in over $2,300 trading ENLV. Now, this was the only stock I traded today, and it was the only ticker that fit my criteria for momentum, gap, and fade. Let's break down what we saw, how we took the trade, entries and exits, and how we locked in these profits. Welcome traders, let's break down ENLV, the one stock that I took today that made me over $2,300 in 5 minutes. Now, ENLV has a history of dumping, and as you can see from the daily chart, it's been in a tremendous downtrend for the better part of 5 years. This company has a history of secondary offerings, reverse stock splits, and it's just burning through cash. At 8 a.m., the stock had some news. It had some news that some institutional investor was investing $500 million into the company. For a biotech with a very low flow, typically that's very good news. Unfortunately, it's RAIN crypto tokens. So for a company who's burning through cash and trying to prop up their company with cryptocurrency, that's typically, in my mind, a pump and dump. If this company was truly worthwhile and institutional investors really wanted to invest in the company, they would be investing money. I don't understand the nuances of trying to fund stock purchase price with cryptocurrency. So with that said, when I heard the news, I wasn't too sure because I know crypto has been hit really hard this year. And the fact that a biotech is using a cryptocurrency headline to prop up their stock price seemed a little skeptic to me. So I waited. This is a 5-minute chart, but I'm going to show you the 1-minute chart of what I saw. So on the 1 minute, I initially saw this massive push from $4 to $8. And I wasn't sure what type of news it was, because this could be one of those headlines where it moves up 200, 300% irrationally. You have to remember that this company is burning through money. So the fact that this news of institutional investor investing in the company via cryptocurrency and crypto tokens, it's a little iffy to me. So I wasn't sure and I didn't want to take this short yet, but I knew that this stock just provided a lot of liquidity for its shareholders. And I wanted to wait for the confirmation. I know from my stats how much this stock will go down by. And because I know that stat, I know where I can get in and out at, and where I can hold into. So the stock started at $4.50 roughly, and went all the way up to $8.37, approximately 80 or 90%, almost 100%. And on the same candle, in the same 1-minute candle, it left a massive topping tail, and it closed at $6.65. So when I saw this, I was thinking, let's short this. But the spread was really high and it was moving extremely fast. I'll give an example of how fast this thing was moving. So this is ENLV on the 5-second chart on Trade Zero. It made a peak around 8 a.m. and 50 seconds. You have to remember, this is a 5-second chart. This is not a 1-minute chart, it's a 5-second chart. So it retraced from a high of $8.37 all the way down to $5.15 in the span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. So in 25 seconds, this stock gave up all of its gains. Whatever this push was, it gave it back in 25 seconds. So initially, I wasn't sure about the news. After this moved down, I was very confident that this news was a liquidity event for people to get out. And the added liquidity just allowed a lot of traders, a lot of institutional traders, or for whoever needs to get out of the stock, whoever needs liquidity to exit the stock, has just gone out. And if you really want to look at the fundamentals, you can kind of see this ascending support breaking down, but I wouldn't put too much weight into it just because this is still a 5-second chart. So after it breaks down, I waited for the pop. It popped about 570, and you can see how volatile this stock is. This pop, this 70-cent pop, it happened on tremendous spread. And I wasn't sure, I didn't want to take an unnecessary risk because after a strong fade and a strong drop like that, I always expect the pop. What I wanted to short into was a defined risk level. I know we're still looking at the 5-second chart, but when I looked at this, I shorted on a breakdown below $5. I think I shorted on this area right here. I waited for the drop. On the pop, I shorted into it, and my risk was $5.50. I got in small size around $5. Now, the reason why I took this is because I know from my stats, if this does break down, I will get at least 2-to-1, potentially 3-to-1, depending how long I am willing to hold this. So the risk that I was taking was small, and you can only take this stock and this short if you have stats that can tell you where you can get out. The reason why I didn't short all the way up here, aside from the fact that I was moving really fast, I wish I did, but it was moving so fast and there was no way for me to actually get in. By the time I actually clicked borrow and grab the shares, the stock has already faded. This happened on 25 seconds, dropped so fast, I couldn't get in. But the reason why I got in down here is because this stock started at $4.50. And because it started there, I know what my risk and reward level is and what type of stocks fit my criteria and how much lower it can go if it wants to go lower. Now, I say this, but it doesn't mean we can blindly short any stock that goes up. So I'll give you another example. Why didn't I short CMND? Because this stock also went up on a similar move. There are certain criteria with my strategy that only works for certain setups. On top of that, I also want to mention that as an experienced trader who has been trading for a couple of years now, we tend to, I wouldn't say gravitate towards certain stocks, but when we see a certain stock pop up, we immediately know that this stock has a history of secondary offerings and dilution, and we immediately try to short that stock. We don't blindly short it, but it goes up on our radar when we hear it on our scanners. That's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned something, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. For a small YouTuber just starting out, it means a lot. And I hope you guys stay green, and I'll see you guys in the next video.